How is it going, everyone? YouTube drama continues. Though that's nothing new. Recently lots of YouTubers have been claiming YouTube is unsubscribing people from their favorite YouTubers and also complaining about losing subscribers when they upload. For the past few months, YouTubers have been pointing out critical fluctuations in their subscriber counts. Huge channels like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, H3 Production and hundreds of smaller channels posted video relying fans complained that they were randomly unsubscribed from their channels or did not see the YouTubers' videos in their subscriber feed. And there is massive amounts of evidence for this. Just complaints of people saying that they were subscribed to someone, but then out of nowhere they realized that person's videos were not showing up in their feed anymore, which is not ideal. If that person is a dedicated fan or does not want to miss that channel's content, and it's also really bad for the content creator because then they were not going to set as many views and YouTube was hurting creators who upload videos regularly. But few days before, YouTube helped published a video countering widespread claims by YouTubers that the platform is screwing them over in an explainer that can only be described as 3.27 minutes of. Actually, YouTube reps claim that the streaming platform is not unsubscribing people from channels, an accusation hundreds of YouTubers have full-throatedly complained about for weeks. In the video, YouTube says YouTube does not unsubscribe people from channels. To reps say YouTube looked at over 100 individual cases and have not been able to find an underlying glitch. Several of videos explanation echo language relayed to me by YouTube press contacts. The YouTube video, which comes up a little coincidencing, says that closed and spam accounts do not count toward subscriber numbers. But YouTube is not unsubscribing spam accounts. Accounts YouTube has flagged as boots are still getting videos in their subfeed, and those videos appear in a subfeed an average 30 seconds after they were posted. This line of reasoning, commenters allege, evades the question of why meat-based humans widely report being automatically unsubscribed and not seeing videos from their favorite content creators. This is not the first time YouTube has had a deal with complaints from its users. Earlier this year, YouTube viewers complained that they were being automatically unsubscribed from channels. New Product from YouTube also published a statement. We have done an extensive review and found there have been no decreases in creator subscriber numbers beyond what normally happens when viewers either unsubscribe from a creator's channel or when YouTube removes spam subscribers. There has been no official final update or response, but I researched many sites and also some YouTube channels and found some reason why this is happening. YouTube's suggested videos are broken and or something changed. You know, YouTube is a massive site with billions of users, millions of active creators and thousands of individuals and companies who call it their full-time job. It is very tough to gain insight into what may or may not be occurring on a macro site wide scale because each individual channel makes up such a small portion of the platform overall viewership. Rather, it is very tough to gauge the situation if you are not PewDiePie, a channel with nearly 50 million subscribers and hundreds of millions of views per month. With those kind of statistics, the PewDiePie channel can theoretically provide a more accurate assessment of what is happening on all of YouTube. This is because of an increase of YouTube pre-rolls. We are right in the end of Q4, which is typically a time of year in which advertisers dramatically increase their online video advertising spends in order to entice individuals to purchase their wares during the holiday shopping season. That means ad inventory is an extremely high demand, and when more advertising is present on YouTube, more pre-roll, that is skippable and non-skippable ads being served. Explained Matt Gillen, founder of YouTube audience building agency, if throughout the year on average we see about 10% to 20% pre-roll fill, at this time of year we are seeing 30% plus. That might not seem like a lot, but it can be as high as 50%. So maybe an increased ad load is to blame for some of the pre-received losses. This is a part of YouTube subscriber audits. YouTube is a massive site with over a billions users who watch hundreds of billions of hours worth of video every day. It is hard to keep track all those users to ensure they are actual individuals and not simply fake accounts meant to increase a channel's metrics. So, YouTube routinely conducts audits to remove their inactive and spam accounts, which could account for the drop in subscribers seen by some channels. These are two cases to consider with regards to inactive accounts as explained by YouTube representative. 1. A closed account. This is an account that the user has deleted. This user no longer exists, so does not count towards your channel subscriber count anymore. Number 2. A spammy account. This is an account that violates YouTube TOS or terms of service. YouTube have identified this account as a spammy and so they do not count it toward your channel subscribers count. Another thing may be, if you have a YouTube account in good standing, you will not be automatically unsubscribed from any channels, even if you have not watched a video or otherwise interacted with that channels for an extended period of time. This is a part of YouTube view audits. YouTube routinely audits views too. So maybe that is to blame for at least a part of the losses seen by some channels, or these large jumps are the result of either an algorithmic change or a significant delayed cleanup happening all at once. This change is affecting all channels, as far as I can tell, in amounts varying from 2 to 35% sub loss. If you have a YouTube channel and you are experiencing similar issue, please let us know in the comments below. We will keep following the story as more news develops. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and share it. And also please subscribe my channel to get new video notification. Thanks again and bye for today.